Last one for you, Peter. You're the perfect guy to ask because you're a selector for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And, you and I connected as you were going through the selection process a good couple of weeks before the Super Bowl weekend when it normally goes down. And I was wondering why that was the case. And now I think we have subsequently found out the answer. So David Baker could wing all over the country in COVID and surprise even the unsurprisable Peyton Manning and others by sneaking up on him. In you being a news and information man who's in the hall, is this the greatest secret that's ever been kept by anybody in the NFL ever?
Hey,
right?
I was impressed. I never thought in a million years they'd keep it. And I had found out a couple of things along the way, but, it's not my place to spoil anybody's party. But I think it was a good thing. I mean, look, you want to have some suspense about the Hall of Fame. It's kind of cool. The one thing, Rich, I'll say that was really interesting.
Yes.
So I tune into NFL Honors that night. I'm sitting, it was a real exciting Super Bowl week, man. I go out and get a pizza at about 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
I'm with you. Go right back to your hotel.
Downtown Tampa.
Yep.
And then I come back to my room, and I got my Pellegrino, and I'm just watching TV.
Yep. That's it.
But anyway.
I'm with you.
But I do think there was one surprise for me. I don't know. I guess I was a little naive. There was a pretty good movement this year for Clay Matthews. Not the Packer of a few years ago. His dad. And the guy who I think was the signature Brown of the 80s, early 90s, went on to, he was 40 years old. He led the Falcons in sacks in his second home. I think he was a really excellent football player for a long time. Played more games at linebacker than anybody in the 101-year history of the NFL. And I thought he had a real chance. And when I didn't hear his name called that night, I was slightly surprised. Not shocked, slightly surprised. But that was the one I had sort of wished that he would have gotten in. But, hey, I'm one of 48, so good for everybody who got in.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.